2. So, like every year, let's take a look back and round up some of the best games that have released so far. Now, keep in mind, these are the GameRanks team's choices. You're definitely going to have different picks, so we'd love to hear yours in the comments. Now, we've got 10, actually more than 10 games to talk about, so let's get going. Starting off at number...
Please, let's get going.
Number 10, Dying Light 2. Now, this is the follow-up to one
Ooh, I already know that game for sure. Sounds great.
of our favorite games here at GameRanks, and we think it mostly lived up to it. The open world setting was really cool, the parkour, free running, trap settings.
Well, the only thing about that game is how annoying is the lagging, the bugs, all of that stuff. But let's keep on going with the video.
Stuff was even better this time around, and the combat gave you a lot of options on how to take down enemies. It just felt like an expanded version of the first game. Now, it's not quite as...
No. It feels like somebody's testing the game with us. Yeah, that's how it feels. But let's keep on going.
challenging as the first game, and there's a lot more story stuff, and I think it's kind of up for debate how much of that decision making really pays off. But what you have here is just a straight up fun video game open world exploration adventure
Well, I don't gonna lie, the game is really fun. I can't lie about that. It's really fun.
with zombies and bad guys that's incredibly satisfying to play. The simple stealth is satisfying, all the hits feel good, the parkour free running stuff gives you a sense of speed and adrenaline, and there is a lot to keep you busy, a lot of side quests, a lot of side activities, and they don't all feel like pointless filler. And of course, it's all set in a really cool, well-designed world with communities actually in very different ways handling the whole zombie apocalypse thing. It was kind of fun to really take all that in. Now at this point we're through it. It was a meal, we chewed it, we swallowed it. That kind of sounds like a gross metaphor, but now essentially we're waiting for dessert because the original Dying Light had some really awesome post-launch support. So we're looking forward to seeing what Techland can really cook up for Dying Light 2 and this new world they set up. Now, next...
So my opinion about that game is, honestly, I feel like I'd rather have a smaller game that is like smooth and like that performs better when it comes to graphic, bugs, and all of that, than having this huge game in where you can do so many stuff and everything is like going wrong when it comes to the text. Like when they make the game like you're lagging and the frames are so down and all of the stuff is so buggy, and like this being quest that I had to turn off my PS5 and turn the game back on because there's no other way for me to start the mission again, to restart from the last checkpoint, because the game is so buggy and so messy. Still nowadays, still buggy and messy. But once again, this is my reaction, and hello guys, by the way, I'm reacting to many videos right now, and I'm starting with this one. Welcome to the parade, and let's start with this reaction.
Next, over at number 9, we have Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now, there is definitely another open world 3D Pokemon hot on the heels of this one, but Pokemon Legends Arceus was kind of the first to really give what a lot of people were hoping for, just completely wandering around environments, encountering Pokemon in the wild, sneaking up behind them, tossing a Pokeball, battling in real time, all that stuff. And I think it most...
I'm not a big Pokemon fan, but that looks cool because you kind of feel like you're Ash if you guys ever watched the first kind of Pokemon like I have.
paid off. While the story and some of the setting wasn't as compelling as I was hoping, considering it's set in like a before time, the core gameplay stuff is pretty good, and I'm really excited to see where the Pokemon Company is going to take that further. We're really excited to see where this story goes next, because this new gameplay foundation they built here is pretty cool and has a lot of potential.
Actually, it does have a lot of potential. It looks amazing and it looks really cool. I like it.
Now, next over at number 8, we gotta talk about the Quarry. This one recently released, and it's from Supermassive Games, the people behind the Dark Pictures anthology games, as well as...
Sorry for interrupting one more time, but that game looks great actually. I want to play it.
one of our all-time favorites, Until Dawn. And the Quarry very much is straight up another game like Until Dawn, but focusing a little bit more on camp goofiness, like from 80s horror movies, embracing just some of the teen soap opera drama stuff, but with some light humor and weird quirkiness, but still plenty of scares. players, it's still gory and scary, but it's really based on moment-to-moment decisions. Where in other games like this, these more interactive stories, they rely a lot on quick time events and just quick button presses. This is actually more about the moment-to-moment decisions you make in the dialogue and how that affects the characters and really how the story plays out. There's a lot of different outcomes, there's a lot of different endings, and it's just really satisfying to play through, whether alone in the dark by yourself because the graphics are pretty good most of the time, or if you're just having some good times playing with some friends. It very much
Yeah, I love the graphics, bro. I can't lie about that. I can't wait to play that game now.
feels like a celebration of slasher, kind of goofier style horror movies, and we love it for that. Supermassive Games really, for the most part, just gets this stuff, and we love playing through their games, and we think The Quarry is up there as one of their best. Next, over at number 7, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. If you like this type of game, let me tell you.
Sorry guys, I don't like this type of game, so I'm skipping next.
Ninja Turtle Forgotten Land. If you were looking
Okay guys, now we skip to number 6. Let's go!
for something good on Nintendo Switch this year, this
Okay.
3D Kirby adventure,
it looks cool.
really interesting.
I don't gonna lie.
Is really satisfying.
I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
lighthearted, it's fun, there's good stuff to collect, and Kirby can transform into a lot of cool things. Now, I'll be honest, we didn't get time to do it before you buy video for this game and initially cover it, but when we did check it out, we found a really charming and fun, kind of turn off your brain Kirby game. We think those...
Well, if I'm not mistaken, those are Nintendo video games. If you guys have a Nintendo, there you go. I have the Nintendo Switch and I have a Nintendo Elite as well. I may take a look at it. I don't gonna lie, it looks kind of fun, but I kind of like Donkey Kong and Mario a little bit better. Mario Kart, you know what I'm saying? But try to switch it around. I don't play match games in the Nintendo, so maybe I'll try it.
Those are important to have. You know, maybe it's not the best Kirby game, but it'll still probably put a smile on your face if you're into this stuff.
Yeah, I may
over at
play.
number 5, we have
Yes, let's go
V-Rising,
5.
Another game that we haven't had a chance to cover yet here on Game Ranks, but after diving in and us dabbling here and there, we gotta say, man, this thing has gained popularity on Steam, specifically a lot thanks to word of mouth, and it's pretty worth the hype. You wake up as a vampire and you have to build your empire. It's like a top-down...
You know what? I actually heard about this game before. That game looks actually pretty amazing. I don't know if you guys ever play Diablo, but if you guys have, it's kind of the way that it looks is kind of similar. It's actually not that bad. I like the way that the game looks, like that motion that they give you and the free wills and stuff like that that you can do in the open worlds. I kind of like that.
Large explorable world with survival elements, RPG elements, but also vampire elements. You gotta worry about sunlight. You gotta satisfy your thirst for blood. And it's just nice to see vampire games really having a comeback. We're hoping 2022 is really the year.
Yeah, I like werewolves and vampires.
V-Rising really kicking off. This is just a PC gamer's game with some really cool combat.
So that's not in the PS5. I'll check that out.
And good multiplayer. It's something you should definitely check out if you're playing on PC. We highly
Oh
recommend.
well, he say PC.
Here's one thing you need to
My
do.
hype, guys, my hype.
They shop. Like, don't spend another dime.
Commercial.
Until you watch this.
Next, over at number 4, we have
Number
Star
4.
Wars, the Skywalker Saga. You probably wouldn't expect us to dive this deep into this one.
Guys, we're skipping number 4 because I'm done with Lego. I play too many Lego games. Sorry, not my type of games. I don't know if I'm sorry. Maybe I don't know. I'll do another review if you guys comment down below and ask me to make a review on Legos.
Just a complete adult, and you play. Next up at number 3, we have Horizon Forbidden
Number
West, the follow-up
3.
to Horizon Zero Dawn. And with this
Whoa, now this game I already finished. This game is amazing, guys. I have a lot to say, but you know what? I don't gonna spell it out for you if you haven't played the game. But this game is I recommend you to play the game. It looks amazing. First of all, it's amazing. Everything you can do in the game is amazing. When it comes to shooting with the arrows, when it comes to hand flying, all of the stuff, bro. The open world, everything is really, really cool. The whole story mode, everything that the story is about, from the previous one to this one, everything works out perfectly.
one, to be straight up, it's just a bigger, badder, crazier Horizon Zero Dawn.
I know, right?
About it, but there is a lot, way more.
I'm also gonna put my PlayStation.
PC.
I'm gonna put my PlayStation online ID. So if anybody wanna add me, please add me on the PlayStation. And I'm also gonna put my Xbox name. So I have an Xbox One and a PS5. So if anybody wanna add me, go ahead. I'm willing to accept everybody. And please don't forget to subscribe and like my video so I can do more reactions.
Side quests, enemy types, world variety. This game is just
Oh
chock
God!
full
And
of
then you can ride the horse.
but a lot of it is actually meaningful and interesting. And
You'll take your
for me
staff
in
and-
particular, I just like some of the environmental.
It's
puzzles
just
you stumble
amazing.
upon in the open world. Aloy's
Yep.
adventure goes full on crazy sci-fi and kind of buck wild. I still don't quite know how I feel.
Aloy
about it. The moment
low-key
from
looks sexy, right, guys?
Beginning to end was really satisfying. I don't know if it's one of Sony's best exclusive franchises, but
No,
it's
it kind of is just it's one of them.
Awesome.
It is
Also,
pretty
it's
awesome.
crazy gorgeous. I mean, look at it. It is a sight to behold from the
It is.
environment, the level of detail, the way the characters look and emote. It is like a visual feast, but thankfully it's got the gameplay
It is a
chops to
visual
back it
feast.
up. Now down to number 2, we have Sifu. This is
Number
one of my
2.
personal favorite games of the year. It's just a simple brawler.
Whoa.
It's a little bit more than meets the eye. It is
Whoa, that made me feel like Jackie Chan. Like, whoosh.
incredibly challenging and requires a lot from you, the player. You need to memorize the enemies and really practice getting through a level unscathed, because every
Oh my
time
God,
you
like,
die,
this
you
game
get
looks
older,
really
and
good.
There's certain ramifications that
Something
come
I
with
would
that,
definitely
but
play.
If you keep dying,
Oh
you
my
get
God.
older, eventually you're going to be too old to fight.
What in the
and then
world?
You get a game over. So the hook is really to get
That
to
didn't-
the level
he-
and beat a boss as young as possible. And it's
That
incredibly
guy looks like Batman.
when you just chop
Or
off
like-
how the
like
actual
Spider-Man.
the fighting works.
But you know,
The
Kung Fu
blocking,
wise.
the
Yeah,
dodging,
yeah.
the comboing.
Exactly, that's what I thought.
Brutal hallway John Wick old boy style, and it is so
Oh,
cool
boy.
to pull off. When you're doing well in this
Whoosh.
game, you truly feel like a badass. That's what I really wanted to see, like leading up to this game,
Oh,
watching the
God.
trailers and stuff, and I think they nailed it.
Definitely
From the
like it.
bosses to the visual style of the levels, to the animations, to just like getting a quick
Yeah,
throw
the
or a
animations.
dodge or a
It's
perfect
not all
shot,
about
and
graphic,
all of it
guys.
is
The
just
animation
chef's kiss.
also count.
Sifu, clearly, we highly recommend.
And big spot.
Now down to number 1. Say it with me now.
Number 1, yes, one.
This is, like, of course.
He didn't put God of War, guys,
You know we really
but
love
it's
this game. We
fine.
made tons of videos on it, and Elden Ring straight up is pretty much at this point the biggest From Software game. Like, of course,
Yeah,
the sales numbers
guys,
and hype and all that stuff.
I already
Also,
finished again.
I've seen more
It's
people jump into
amazing.
Elden Ring than any
The
other
Elden
From
Ring,
Software
oh
game.
God.
This seems to be, for a lot of people, the gateway drug to From Software gameplay and their other games.
It's just too
really
amazing.
Special, of course, for the From Software touch. You know, the challenging combat, the crazy over-the-top boss.
Yeah,
designs,
the
which
boss, oh my
really
God.
filled this open world is with actual meaningful stuff to just stumble upon and discover.
So many
This
secrets,
game
so many,
just
like-
consistently will
Oh,
blow
God.
you away for the entire length of time you're playing it. Just
Yeah.
when you think you've seen it all, you find a whole new massive area or a whole optional dungeon or a side boss. The game, even when it's really challenging and when you hit a wall, still manages to be consistently satisfying, consistently rewarding in a way we haven't seen with many other open world games. There's going to be plenty of people that
Yeah.
comment and say, ah, it's overrated, it's overhyped, and that's fine.
It's
Agree.
not overrated,
We
no.
really, really like Elden Ring. And we're
Yeah, this
probably
game is
gonna talk
amazing.
about it for years to come.
Yeah.
Now, those are some games that we think were great in 2022 so far, but we also have some bonus games we got to mention. Buckle up. First, Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hope.
Well, guys, thank you for watching. This was my personal reaction video. If you guys liked it, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to let me know what other videos you guys want me to react on. Thank you.